Hello, and welcome back. We're playing some more Technomancer, and in this episode, we're just going to be kind of finishing stuff up here in Ophir. That's the plan anyways. We'll see what we actually end up doing, but I know that we are pretty close to being done in Ophir. I wasn't so sure that I got to come back after the dig site, but I was reading a guide, which is something I sometimes do, just because I'm curious to see how much stuff I'm missing. And we did get most of the side quests done that I could find. But basically, we're nearing the end of our stay in Ophir. You're tired, you lose the experience bone. Okay.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
The attack of the Shadow Path
Captain,
on Aurora.
all Aurora tunnels were destroyed. If they're gonna get back into the city, they'll have to come up with another way.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Lieutenant. Find Ryan and get your pay. It was well earned. Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain.
Complete the missions assigned.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
I want my pay. Give me my money.
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
Spiked shield. Leave. So we'll go out this door, and that should get us pretty close to Ian Mancer over here. Open.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
Talk about
I wanted to
Charles.
talk to you about something.
What about?
We're looking for a scientist who disappeared. Name's Charles Seeker. All I found is some of his research. Seems he was studying technomancers before getting arrested and sent to a camp.
Charles Seeker. Yes, the geneticist. Geneticists pose a risk. Scientific discoveries are always threatening to expose our secrets. Your friend Scott even worked on the same research years ago. Never found out what Scott did or didn't discover, though. He ended up drinking himself into irrelevance. So I stopped worrying. Whatever research you found, make sure no one sees it. Could be our downfall.
Report on the digs.
I've
on
returned,
Aurora.
Great Master, with the relic from the Aurora evacuation. It's a tablet filled with text, and I don't have a clue how to decipher it.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult, and most no longer have the knowledge or ability to understand it. Most, but not me. I will begin deciphering immediately. We will know soon enough the vast wealth of secrets it holds. Sean was certainly right in his appraisal of you. Your worth has already proven to be infinitely valuable. A word of warning, Zachariah. Words spreading about your missions. Things you've been able to accomplish, filled with troubling details that imply you have a mole in your midst. If there is an ASC spy amongst your ranks, he will not only know our secret, but eventually share it back to his master. We will, in no uncertain terms, be lost. All will be lost. So take care. And take care of it. Sooner rather than later.
Thank you for the warning. I assure you, I will get to the root of this.
Dispose of the spy who is watching us. Into the barracks at dusk. So we're gonna go back to the barracks and we'll sleep until it's dusk. If it'll let us. Assuming it'll let us. Then we're gonna do some snooping. Oh, we'll try Twilight and see if that counts as dust.
I gotta find that spy. Maybe I should ask around.
Investigate Jeffrey Hunter. Investigate David Ward.
Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
Of course. I'll go see him on my...
Ask the captain about his connection to Victor.
Have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need it for.
Just want to get to know you better, Captain.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant, but ask away and we'll see which questions I feel like answering.
Build up confidence with her. Ask about her background. Ask about her journey as an officer. Ask about his unit. Ask her about her links to the ASC.
Can I ask about your relationship with ASC?
Will knowing this get you to know me better? I don't think so, Lieutenant. I have no desire to have a heart-to-heart with you, Lieutenant. I'm not your friend. I'm your goddamn CO. Now get back to your missions.
Now I have to search her locker.
Hey, Lieutenant. It's nice to take a break, right? I wonder if I should go out for a walk. Some fresh air.
Lieutenant?
Ask
I
personal
want to know
questions.
my men better. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, great. Show and tell. Yay.
Ask
What do you
about
do
what
when
he
you're
does.
off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I give most of my paycheck to them, because I'm the only one they got left. Sister died. And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar. Drowning the shitstorm that my life's become. Not exactly a picture-perfect life, but it's mine. And hell, I get paid enough to help them out and buy my own drinks, so... What's there to complain about?
What do you
Ask
think
him
about
about
Jeffrey
Jeffrey.
Hunter?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown-nose his way to a promotion. Fucking reject. And no, he ain't my friend, if you haven't pieced that together.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Seems you'd rather be that way anyway.
I'm searching everyone's locker.
At your command, Lieutenant.
Ask
Have a
personal
second to talk?
questions.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. Like, just you and me, or...
Yeah, just you and me. I like to know my men.
Wow, that's... yeah, that'd be a huge honor, Lieutenant.
Ask about his life
So
outside
what's your
the
life
barracks.
like when you're not on duty?
Tell you the truth, Lieutenant, not much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends, you know, because I don't really know too many folks yet. And my whole family's back in Greenhope, which is kind of too far to travel for my leave. And, oh yeah, there's also, you know, I try to still do some hunting. Though there's not much more than small critters in the underworks. Not a great hobby for the city.
Ask him
You have a
about
good
his
childhood?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really nice growing up, running around in the fields. Father gave me a crossbow, and I spent my time helping the farmers shoot critters hurting their crops. They were good times, Lieutenant, but everybody's got to grow up and move on. There was a lot of hunters in Greenhope, too. Plus, I always dreamed of being a soldier. Mostly, though, because there was a girl back home who loved men in uniform, so... Off I went to the big city to join up. And, you know, since I was a sharpshooter, they signed me up and sent me here. Still not used to it. All the buildings, all the folks, all the concrete. But I'm happy, though.
Search his locker. I like that move.
Feels like a Greenhope souvenir stand. Kid must be missing home. Unless being messy's a crime, though. Doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong. Everything's clean in here. Looks just like the captain's work. Nothing that implies she's working with the ASC.
It's hard to tell which one is...
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill. I can't open it without a code. I can't open it without a code.
So... I have to get a code? Oh. Fuck it.
At your command, Lieutenant.
Yeah, this isn't who I wanna talk to. Maybe it is, though.
At your
Try it
command,
again.
Lieutenant.
How do you like Dave? You guys get along?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, he's not always the happiest guy in the world, but it's probably because he didn't have an easy life. He's always talking about how his life was nothing before 126 and joining the army, and that his family's all he's got. He's kind of bitter, but he's probably got a right to be. I always cheer him up, though, hoping he'll loosen up over time.
Lieutenant?
Ask him about his date of birth.
How old are you?
The fuck does it matter to you? Older than you, though. And the rest you can find in my file. Cool, moving on.
Ask
I
about
want to
his
know
childhood.
about your childhood.
You really want to know about my childhood? Sure, yeah, why not? My dad was never around. He was either on the front or doing drills. My mother, though, she was stationed here in Ophir. So we lived in a guard outpost in the slums where she worked. Never expected to make more of myself than become a soldier. I fought a lot as a kid. Had my share of girls. But home life was pretty strict, so I tried to toe the line. Mostly because when I fucked up, I never got off easy.
So when'd you join?
5 years ago. Time fucking flies, don't it? It was in 126. My parents were beaming with pride. Pride that's faded when, after all this time, I'm still just a fucking private.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I got the code from him.
This must be a pic of his parents. And his damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here. And the names of every single person we saw together. Must have been Dave keeping tabs on me the whole time. Never would have believed it. Guess if you could spot them, though, they wouldn't be so damn powerful.
Okay, so now we'll just invite him to the bar, and then I believe we're gonna leave Ophir. But we're out of time for this episode, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!